Now, Senta, if you listen to this podcast, you may know that Chip and I, we love to do research. We love to do fun facts. Chip, have you come up with anything in your research of Girls Just Want to Have Fun that you'd like to share with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Can you hear me, Jeff? I think there was a little glitch.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
We got you.
Yeah, cool.
We're good. I did exhaustive research this week. Hours and hours and hours online.
As you should.
Thank you. Yeah, and I knew you were coming on, Senta. I wanted to make this right. I went through every movie made in the 1980s, and I found out all of the films that were named after 80s hit songs. So obviously, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Janie is new in town, and Sue meets Lynn, who shares her passion for dancing in general, and the dance TV in particular. So there's that one. There, of course, was Purple Rain. Of course. Now, obviously, that one was made specifically for the song. It wasn't that it came after. It's at the same time, a young musician tormented by abusive situation at home must contend with a rival singer, burgeoning romance, et cetera, et cetera. Then there were a couple other ones that you may or may not know, so you guys may remember these. Free Fallin'. Do you remember the movie Free Fallin', named after Tom Petty?
No.
A pair of paratroopers, played by C. Thomas Howell and Ali Sheedy, in the Air Force's the very first co-ed 184th Airborne Unit, fall both behind enemy lines and into love. So check that one out.
That log line, you just want to tune in right away.
Thank you.
Again, Chip, that was Free Falling.
That was called Free Fallin'. Yeah, I believe it was a 1989 film. This one was, I think, in 86, Dancing in the Dark. Do you remember the movie Dancing in the Dark?
That one I do know.
Fillmore High School's annual prom is in jeopardy after Principal Dale Lunches, portrayed by Gordon Jump, fails to pay the electric bill and the power is cut off to the high school.
Wow.
Yeah, Dancing in the Dark.
Fillmore the same high school as Greece?
I think it might be.
Wow.
I think it might be. Yeah. They
Same
were
location.
Crossover.
Yeah. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Do you remember the movie Everybody Wants to Rule the World? Named after Tears for Fears song.
Yeah.
In this time-traveling political thriller, Franklin Roosevelt, Genghis Khan, and Cleopatra, portrayed by Judd Nelson, Pat Morita, and Barbara Hershey, fight for complete world domination. It was more of a gritty underground.
I remember that one.
Is that real?
Sure.
Sure. Why not? I mean, I don't want to break the fourth wall for our listeners. I don't want to ruin any.
No, but get people Googling. Let them figure it out.
I think so.
This show does get people Googling.
Yeah. Do you remember the movie Come On Eileen? Come On Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come On Eileen. Absent-minded 8th grader Eileen McRae, played by Nancy McKeon, is always running late. Her tardiness takes a new turn one day when she misses the bus for school and witnesses a dog napping. The dog napper was played by Mr. Charles Grodin.
Oh, strong. Do you know what that song is about? That was another wake up moment for me when I realized what Come On Eileen was about.
Yeah. A little kid shouldn't have to know that.
No.
Yeah.
Chip, this is taking me down a great memory lane here. Do you have any more? These are fantastic.
The last one that I found, Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Okay.
Pour Some Sugar on Me. Candy factory worker Jonathan Withers, played by Gregory Hines, has his life turned upside down when 7 tons of powdered sugar falls on him in an assembly line mishap. With the help of his faith and his live-in nurse, played by Miss Carol Channing, he finds a sweet new outlook on life.
Wow.
Yeah. So these are great movies that I think we need to revisit.
Amazon Prime, I think that one's on.
I believe so. Why
Yeah,
not? Why not?
Excited about
Why
that.
not?
You might have to pay for that one though. I don't think it's
I mean, I would pay for that one.
Obviously. Who wouldn't want to?
Guys, I'm going to give you a little hint and you tell me the movie that was named after a popular song.
Okay.
Like if I just said to you, Senta, all right.
Dazed and Confused.
There we go. See, that's an easy one, right?
Very good.
Chip, if I
auditioned for that movie.
Did you?
Oh, I did.
And that was like an ensemble. You were probably the perfect age, right?
But honestly, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, these are the right people in this cast.
Oh, okay.
And they were all genius. All of them. Yeah.
It was such a world. That's one of my favorite. I was thinking about the greatest movies of all time. I'm a little, that's fine. The greatest movie, but I'm more worried about what are the movies that I just want to watch over and over again. Yeah. And that's definitely in the top of the list somewhere.
Well, I like the movies where you go back and you see actors at the beginning of their career who have now skyrocketed. That's one of them. Fast Times is obviously another one.
Fast Times and Dazed and Confused, where
Yeah.
you still watch Dazed and Confused and you're just like, holy crap, that's what's his name. You know, you're always.
They're all there. They're all there. Yeah.
All right, Chip, I'm going to give you one. Ready?
Okay.
Boy's first kiss followed by his buzzkill death.
Oh.
Ooh, boy's first kiss.
Yeah.
Followed by his buzzkill.
And I have to say, the boy, the actor, was mentioned about 5 minutes ago.
He was killed by bees.
Yes.
By bees.
Your friend Senta.
My girl. My girl.
My girl.
God, that movie made me cry.
Oh, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. That movie should just be put away. It's not. When she's with the glass and he needs his glasses.
The glasses. It's too much. It's too much.
No.
I will say, I'm a big fan of My Girl too. She goes out to LA. It's a fun movie. No, I'm 100% serious. It's much more uplifting. There's not there's definitely heartstrings being pulled, but it's not, there's obviously not that happening.
Not the same. Yeah.
It's a fun, nice movie. I remember seeing it in the movie theater.
She gets killed by a spider bite though at the end of that one, right?
It's always insects somehow.
Or does she turn into a superhero?
Oh, nice.
Maybe that's what it is.
Instead of dying.
I think she gets bitten by a spider and turns into Spider Woman.
Yes, Spider Woman.
Mm-hmm. Here's one for you. This movie based on the Stephen King novella, The Body.
Oh.
Maybe another one. 4 kid actors all went on to be stars.
Stand By Me.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, that movie was so good.
Yeah,
so good.
I have it up on my shelf right there.
Look at my shelf. Yeah. So far, we have songs "Dazed and Confused," "My Girl," "Stand by Me," "Stand by." Benny Clark was who
Benny King.
Benny
King.
Yeah. There you go. And then we got. All right, here we go. Ducky's. I'll just say Ducky.
Oh, come on.
Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink.
There we go.
He was supposed to end up with Ducky.
Yes.
Yes.
And they did that test screening, and those a-holes in that test screening said that they didn't want. I'm so mad. She should have ended up with Ducky.
Yes.
I mean, Hughes had it right the first time. Those people that gave their opinion were full of shit.
Wrong.
Ducky was a great character.
Ducky's one of my favorite characters of all time. And that is sort of an 80s trope too, because if you look at Jonathan Silverman, sort of Ducky-ish.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller in and of itself, kind of a Ducky. And those were the guys that I wanted to be Ducky. I wanted to be Ferris Bueller.
You weren't brave enough,
I'm not going to be the
right?
heartthrob. I'm no Lee Montgomery. Look at me. You know what I mean? I wanted to be Ducky.
Right.
But that's why I identified with this movie, because I was also the best friend, always. So that's why this movie, I think, was just like seeing her get the guy was very cool.
Right. Yeah.
How about this, guys? A movie based on a 1992 REM song.
Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon. The Andy Kaufman biopic.
Can you hear my puppy walking around?
Oh my God, Senta! I love.
We have to do a little
at
pet
that!
talk.
Look at that, good boy. How old is he, Senta?
He's 14.
What a beautiful animal!
He's 14, yeah.
And what's his name again?
His name is Leo.
Leo,
the party dog.
Leo was mad at you because you wouldn't give him dinner 4 hours early yesterday.
I know, he was so angry.
He is not shy about telling me how he feels.
He's a good boy. Senta, you're going to nail this one right away by this simple line. You ready?
Yep.
Look at you. You have a baby in a bar.
Oh, Sweet Home Alabama.
There we go. Maybe one of the best line reads and lines in romantic comedies. Mm-hmm. Sweet Home Alabama.
That's Reese Witherspoon, right?
Yeah. It is.
You know what I just watched recently again? And I have to say, love Matthew Broderick. Okay, I'll throw it out to you. Matthew Broderick, Reese Witherspoon.
Election. One of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Hands down, it's genius.
And it's such a low-budget movie. I think it was like an MTV Films, like one of their.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies. It's one of the best acted, one of the best written, one of the funniest, and very like subversive movie too.
Real
just
a dark comedy. Like
dark.
You find yourself laughing at things that you shouldn't be laughing at.
Oh yeah.
Great cast too. Mm-hmm. Stellar cast. Yeah. Alexander Payne, wasn't he the one that directed it?
There we go. Guys, this is a good one. Senta, I think this is one for you.
Okay.
Teen landscaper becomes popular.
Oh. Did you see my tweet?
No, which one?
So I tweeted out that it occurred to me living in Los Angeles that I could never recreate Can't Buy Me Love because nobody has riding lawnmowers out here. There's not enough yard.
Oh, how sad is
Dempsey. Like I even had the fringe leather jacket because I wanted to be her so much.
Amanda Peterson. Amanda Peterson. She was great.
Well, one of the most heartbreaking moments in any movie growing up was in that movie that probably nobody else, if I gave you 20 guesses what heartbreaking moment happened in that movie was because I related it to it.
I know.
Do you know what it is, Jeffrey? Go ahead.
I bet it was the scene where he said, and you remember when you broke your arm and we carried you home when the other nerds he forgot about?
Yes. When he was like, it was like, I don't know if it was Mischief Night or they were doing pranks on the other nerds.
Yep.
And then it was, and he like, you know, it was one of his own.
That.
Oh.
It was the redheaded guy.
Yes, it was the redheaded guy who was in a bunch of stuff back then.
Yeah. For Salem's Lot, or not Salem's Lot, Children of the Corn, or one of those.
Yeah.
And just heartbreaking. It was just that. Yeah.
That hit every young nerd right in the old
right here.
hole. Right here, right here. Maybe
everywhere.
Here.
Everybody here.
Kind of weirdly back there.
Right between the glasses. Yeah.
Guys, I have something really dumb. I don't know if you guys want to hear something really dumb.
I totally do. I'm down for
this is another quiz, guys.
Imagine if somebody who listens to this podcast regularly got to this point in this episode and was like, you know what? I don't want to hear anything dumb. Like, what have you been doing with your entire listening life of this podcast?
It's always
like
polite
they weren't
to
paying
ask.
attention.
This moment right now.
Yeah.
It's always polite to ask.
That is true, Jeff. Thank you.
Now, Senta and Chip, all these actors in this movie and a couple other Brat Pack actors, they've had a lot of success, right? They've just done it right, but they also had some little known failed projects. Would you like to hear about some?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, let's see if you remember this one. SJP, right before Sex in the City, she and a group of young urban athletes run, jump, climb, and flip over city buildings and structures in this one season TV show. Do you remember this one, Chip?
No, Jeff, what was it?
It was called, let's see, Sarah Jessica Parkour.
That was a
You're
very
delivering on your promise, Jeff.
I looked this up, Chip. I did some research.
Didn't even make it the full 13 episodes, did it?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
She got injured. She did a lot of great stunt work in her prior stuff. But yes, Sarah Jessica Parkour.
If only she didn't get hurt.
One season that was on VH1.
Yeah.
Here's one, guys. Speaking of Helen Hunt, which we spoke about, Helen and a group of her thrift store friends travel across the country looking for good deals in America's favorite thrift store and donation center. Do you guys remember that show?
Vaguely, Jeff. Can you refresh our memories?
Sure. It was called Goodwill Helen Hunting.
There it is, Jeff. That is, I do vaguely. That does bring up some, like early 2000s, maybe.
Early 2000s. That was
a good one.
Goodwill Helen Hunting. Yep. Let me see. I did some more research, guys. Oh, Shannon Doherty.
Sure.
She was in the movie, right? Do you remember it was before 90120? You know, she was young, athletic.
90210.
90210.
Numbers.
Numbers. I
just want to, I
want
you to be accurate on this podcast.
I don't
91138, whatever, Jeff.
She was in a circus show, which I thought was amazing. She joined the circus. She spent her time getting shot across the tent and landing in a large trampoline. That was like the highlight of the show. Do you guys remember that one?
Would that be Cannon Doherty?
It was Cannon Doherty's Big Top.
Oh, God. You guys have known each other too long. It's frightening.
I know.
It was Cannon Doherty's Big Top. Again, it got.
I think my screen's about to freeze. I might have to.
It got canceled mid-episode, episode 2.
Oh no.
That's sad.
Do you guys want to hear a couple more?
Yeah, I do.
I
I definitely do. Yeah.
I can't.
Oh boy, this is a good one. Post Weekend at Bernie's, Jonathan Silverman had a short-lived TV show where he taught street urchins how to repeatedly steal small things.
Jonathan Steeler.
I think it was called Jonathan Pilferman. Yeah, Jonathan Pilferman.
Yeah,
Pilferman.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I got a couple more, Chip. Just a couple more.
Yeah.
Before he was Mr. Sarah Jessica Parker, he had a lamentable slapstick vaudeville act.
Really?
Yeah. It was on I forget what channel, but Cashew Broderick and the Nutty Buddies. Do you remember Cashew Broderick and the Nutty Buddies?
I wish I did. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh boy, 2 more. I swear to God, only 2 more. This Brat Pack beauty had a cable access ventriloquism show before her big break in St. Elmo's Fire. Do you guys remember the Demi and Dummy Moore show?
I think that was sort of like a throwback 70s what do you call it? A sketch variety show, right?
Variety show,
Right,
the Demi and
Demi
Dummy.
Dummy.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so much fun. And of course, remember, we love Anthony Michael Hall. Farmer Ted
Love
got into the
him.
prank show
Mhm.
where he pop out of people's coffins at unsuspecting funerals.
No.
You don't remember?
Oh, wait.
You saw it.
She-
You saw
she's
it.
got it.
Senta.
She's
You
got
I
it.
saw it. Oh God. Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, it's Anthony Michael pallbearer. You guys remember, and I know you're going to get this, when the two members of the Breakfast Club went on to host a horror show. Chip, Senta, do you remember Blood Nelson and Ali Screamy's Boo Fest Club?
I saw that.
Yeah.
It changed my world.
The Boo Fest Club?
I was not allowed to watch that because I had nightmares from
Who
it.
were the-
Oh,
who's- it was-
delicate flower, you.
Mhm.
Who scared you more, Blood Nelson or Ali Screamy?
Early
Guys,
Montgomery.
I enjoyed Molly Ringwald. That was
Molly.
yeah.